Welcome to Auntie Barbara's Story Time, where I take the opportunity to read some of the books that I have at home here and share them with your children. So please encourage your children to come along and listen to this story. Um, we love stories, and it's always good for children to listen to stories because it's all so useful in helping with their literacy skills. Hearing rich stories gives them a creative mind, and it also increases their vocabulary. There's research that shows that certain children have very limited vocabulary due to the amount of language that they hear or limited language that they hear at home, where most of the language they hear is instructional, which means do this or get this, rather than acquiring a rich vocabulary from books and stories. So we want to make sure our children have a rich and extensive vocabulary so that they can use it in their literacy skill and get a passion for hearing stories right up till they're even teens and reading stories, and us as adults reading stories. They see the example before them all the time, and that just helps them when they come to writing and applying those skills in their work. So our story today is one of my favorites. As somebody that works with young children, this is a story that I have read many times to groups of children, and I've always loved it. It's called So Much, and by Tricia Cook, and illustrated by Helen Oxenbury. Okay. And I will show you the author. There's a picture of the author and the illustrator at the back. So I'll show you that at the end. We were doing nothing. Mum, the baby, nothing really. Then, ding dong. Oh, Mum looked at the door. The baby looked at Mum, and it was Auntie Bibi. Auntie Bibi. Auntie Bibi came inside with her arms out wide, and one big smile. Ooh, she said, I want to squeeze him. I want to squeeze the baby. I want to squeeze him so much. Isn't that lovely? She sat him on his knees, and they played clappy clappy, stamp your feet, and then she read him a book. They were doing nothing. Mum, the baby, and Auntie Bibi. Nothing really. Then, ding dong. Hello, hello, hello. Mum looked at the door. Auntie Bibi looked at the baby. The baby looked at Mummy. It was Uncle Diddy. Uncle Diddy came inside with his eyebrows raised high, and his lips scrunched up, small. Hello, 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 he said. I want to kiss him. I want to kiss the baby. I want to kiss him so much. And he put the baby on his shoulder, and it felt shaky, and he flipped him over till he nearly dropped. Eee! They weren't doing nothing. Mum and the baby and Auntie Bibby and Uncle Diddy. Nothing really. Then, ding dong, yahoo, yahoo. Mum looked at the door. Uncle Diddy looked at Auntie Bibby. Auntie Bibby looked at the baby, and the baby looked at Mum. It was Nanny, Nanny and Gran. Nanny and Gran came inside with their handbags cocked up one side and their brollies hooked up on their sleeves. Yahoo, yahoo, they said. I want to eat him. I want to eat the baby. I want to eat him so much. They hug him. They love him. They make him feel so cozy. Singing songs and dancing till it was time for sleep. They were doing nothing. Mummy and the baby and Auntie Bibby and Uncle Diddy and Nanny and Gran.